Right, I haven't actually read this and this yet. Lily nervously asks to stop by the workshop in Ada's 9, where she used to... Wait a minute, no, this one I have actually left. Never mind. The tetrapod landed in the outskirts with the orbit elevator in view. Adam, with a perplexed expression on his face, gave the message that Zion was in trouble. As Adam had no choice but to return to Zion, Lily took over the drone operation. Following Lily's guidance, Eve embarked on an arduous journey to the central core. Fortunately, some sectors of the orbit elevator were functioning, and so Eve was able to reach the central core. There's a strong electromagnetic field surrounding this plane. It feels just like the eye of a hurricane. There, Eve defeated the Night Hiva that had absorbed humans, but the Alpha Night Hiva was nowhere to be seen. All of a sudden, a tentacle appeared out of nowhere and dragged Eve out into the vacuum of space, where she could see this gigantic Alpha Night Hiva named Demogorgon with the central core. It looked like a hive stretching toward the colony. Eve poured all of her energy into the railgun that was overcharged with her body cell. A few moments later, the Demogorgon met its fate, and the central core was destroyed with a massive explosion. Engulfed in the explosion, Eve, who failed to retrieve the Alpha Core, fell to Earth, but an exosuit from the colony reached her before she crashed. Eve then rejoined with Lily after safely landing on Earth. Right, can somebody explain to me as to why when Eve emptied her body core, why is she able to just go back to normal function like almost immediately after? It's like, where are the consequences, you know? The first ever fusion, the first Alpha Night Hiva, the one who repents, the Prophet of Zion. Yes, Oracle is all those things, but he will forever be remembered as the one who built and saved Zion from destruction and gave the angel a way forward. Captain Man, of course, is nothing new. Right, here we have, well, 3, of course. Demogorgon. The orbit elevator was the most intense battlefield of the final war. Naturally, this left a large number of biomaterials which accumulated and decayed at the orbit elevator and sprouted enormous Night Hivas. The Demogorgon knows where its enemies are. It has climbed the orbit elevator and has nearly achieved its goal. Yeah, wait, I should actually... Oh wait, Demo, Crawler and Gorgon are actually not separated because, you know, we have Oracle's ecological information here. This horrifying monster is the unidentified Night Hiva that took Taki's life. Unlike other Night Hivas, it doesn't just act on instinct. It despises Mother's fear and bears a great hatred against the airborne squad members. It is unclear how or why it can behave like that, but understanding it won't change anything. Also, there's probably something new on Raven's biography or description. Oracle was the first Alpha Night Hiva and the first failure. Instead of waiting for the failure to meet his fate, the Elder Night Hiva blessed him with a second chance. Okay, so, you know, as I said before, I didn't remember if I remembered correctly, but Adam was part of the, you know, few people who, you know, saved his life after, you know, defeating him as in the Alpha Night Hiva form and found another purpose for him, you know. The Elder Night Hiva blessed him with a second chance. Since then, Oracle has been the Elder Night Hiva's close friend and has prepared the cradle for its day to come. Through a friend of such an important Night Hiva, he is also a devoted prophet of Zion. He was likely a respected figure before he turned into a Night Hiva, probably. I mean, if we go by the hypothesis that the sentient part of Oracle is the human part of him, the Night Hiva part, then the amount of, like, sage wisdom that he has in the leadership role that he bears, it makes a lot of sense to assume that he probably was a clever or, you know, a very cultivated individual also in his, you know, human life. So it makes sense if we go by that hypothesis. But also, this is massive spoilers. Like, you know, the Elder Night Hiva's close friend. Like, the game is spoiling you basically who the Elder Night Hiva is before you even meet, you know, Adam as the Elder Night Hiva. Ah, there's Demo Crawler. Many died in isolation through the facility during the Battle of the Orbit Elevator. In the center of devastation at the central core, people lost their lives while staring longingly out at their beautiful colony hometown. It's no surprise that when Night Hivas infested their corpses, a horrific embodiment of resentment and rage was born. Right. I don't think... Like, it doesn't seem like Raven has new dialogue here, even though... Yeah. She doesn't have new dialogue here, even though we just learned who Raven actually is, you know? Very strange. But yeah, let's reset this and see how it runs after. It's absolutely inexcusable how shit it's running. And also, what is with... Actually, is she vibrating still? Very blurry shot for no reason at all. Like, why is it so blurry, man? That's... It's not right. Now it looks more normal. I don't think it still looks normal, though. I feel like now, because of the amount of weird technical shit I've seen today, I feel like anything in here that I look at right now doesn't look right. Oh. When was this turned fucking high? That would explain things. That's not supposed to be on high. For the exact reason of how fucking CPU heavy that shit is. That setting alone could actually hold up. Like, Scion particularly runs like hot garbage if you have the clutter density on high. Yeah, it runs a lot better now. Yeah, for some reason, the clutter density in areas like Scion makes it almost completely... Actually, no, it makes it unbearable. Let's turn the clutter density high up again and see what happens. Look at this. We just lost more than 30 FPS. And we are also CPU bottlenecked heavily.